Are you?
It's all right.
Um, yeah, sorry. Actually, no. But my brother's in the band tonight. Oh, really? Cool. By the way, my name is Chris. Nice to meet you. I'm Eve.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Vale and Fernanda, can you please tell me what's the pronunciation for the word I marked?
Kind.
Kind, right? So, but actually, I kind of like cold weather. I kind of like. Good. Thank you so much. So let's continue. What are we going to do now, ladies? We're going to check on the meaning of actually. Okay. So let's see. These are some expressions for you to imagine where you can start a conversation with these conversation starters. That's the way we call them, conversation starters. Expressions and ideas you usually go to when you want to start a conversation. So the flowers are beautiful, huh? I love spring. Where do you have that conversation? Where do you have those kind of conversations about flowers?
Maybe in a garden or in one place like a lot of nature.
Ah, yes, like a park, right? A park,
Right.
garden, or maybe a flower shop, right? Where you go and shop for flowers. Good, thank you. How about this? Valeria, gosh, it's so crowded here and it's hot. In what places do you say that?
Maybe in the beach.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yes, I didn't think of the beach, but yes, you can say that there. Good. Fair. This is for you. Well, the elevator is really slow today. Where do you say that?
I don't know. Maybe in no, I don't know.
Yeah. This is the first thought that came to my mind in the elevator. So you have this conversation in the elevator, but look, it can be somewhere else, a place with elevators. What places do you know should have an elevator?
In the mall.
In the mall, yes, that's true. Very good. And apart from the mall, maybe a hospital,
Uh,
mm,
Hospital building.
in a building like Animas Tower, for example, they have it, right? They have an elevator. So places where you can start these conversations. What about this, Brazil? Hi there, it's windy, huh? So where do you say that? Many places actually, but mention three places where you
Yes.
say that.
I don't know, in the park, in a forest, on the mountains.
Mountains. Okay, good. And from those three places, which place do you prefer to say this? The mountain, the forest, and I don't know, somewhere else, but where?
Well, but the more common is the park.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, a little bit of grammar, a little bit of grammar. Look, the more common, right? The more common. This is something that you don't need to worry about right now because you will learn this in course 9, but they are called superlatives. So instead of saying more, we say most. The most common. Okay, this is just like extra information that you can use. So the most common place for saying this can be a school, a park, etc., etc. Next one. So this one, Vale. I'm a bit nervous. Is it your first class too? Where do you say that? Kind of obvious, right?
In the school.
In the school, right? Do you say that, Brisel and Fernanda? Do you say I'm a bit nervous when you are there at school?
Yes, my first day in the college.
Mhm.
Yes.
In college, you were nervous. Wow. And how about you, Fer? Do you remember your first time at the kindergarten? Here it comes. Let's say I'm looking for Fer. Oh yes, Fer is here, but maybe she's doing something. So, Valeria, do you remember kindergarten?
Not much,
Not much.
but
Mm.
yes.
And so you have no emotions for kindergarten.
No, well, my mom say me no.
And tells me,
Oh
uh,
yes,
you don't.
no.
Mm.
She tell me no.
Oh.
You go to your classroom and only this.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good. I remember my first day at kindergarten. Brisel, do you remember your first day at kindergarten?
Not too much for me. Yeah. What's the word for sincera?
Oh, to be honest?
Oh, yeah. To be honest.
Okay. Well, I remember my first day and I wasn't nervous and I wasn't shy. I just remember that my mom, she took me to the classroom. She introduced me to the teacher. I went to my place and I saw a lot of kids crying and screaming for their moms. And I didn't understand the reason because I knew that I would come back to my house, but maybe the rest of the kids, they didn't think about it that way. Anyway, good. Let's see. The use of actually. There we go with the expression. Fernanda, you're still there?
Yes, I have
Aha.
problems, but yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. So can you please read the information we have on the screen?
Yes, actually can be used to correct what people think. So you stay at home these vacations? Actually, I went to the beach.
Yeah. Next one, Fer.
Actually, can be used to provide new information.
Mhm.
I love your house. It looks so good. I do too. Actually, I bought a new one.
Yeah, to introduce new information. So now, before we get there, I'm going to stop this. And there is an exercise I want to practice with you. But before we continue, Fernanda was the one who read the information that I wanted you to see today. Brisel and Valeria. So when do we use actually? When do we use actually?
I don't know for give a detail of something. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe if someone asks me like, where do you live? And I tell, well, I live in Martinez, but actually I was living in Jalapa too, or I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very good. But that was an example, right? But let's go back to the situations in which you can say that. So, Fernanda, do you remember when we use actually? Two different scenarios.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what happens
Sorry.
sometimes. No, it's okay. We read and we read and we read, and then we say like, what happened? So when you want to correct people, and when you want to offer new information to the other person, it's the time for us to go and use those expressions actually. Good. Now,
Sure.
Um,
I'm gonna say that is the same that I mean. Is
well, I mean can be used. yes, to correct people, or to, but I mean is also used to explain yourself a little bit more. For example, do you stay home on weekends? I mean, do your mom and you do something special in particular, for example? So I mean goes for something more specific, right? And when you answer a question like, well, yes, we stay home, and my mom and I, we cook desserts. I mean, it's not what I really like, but it's the only time I can be with mom on weekends. So I mean is more used to clarify your intentions, or to clarify your questions. Is this completely clear for you, Brisel? I guess it was.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now tell me in your own words, what's the difference? When do we use I mean?
I'm teacher.
Difficult to explain, but you got it, right? You have it.
Yes,
Good,
yes.
good. Well, in that case, I guess it's time for us to play a little and easy game where you're going to match the question or the expression with the next comment. And let's copy the link. Please go to the chat. You will see something like this. Mhm. There is a person here called Kenan. You know him? No, right?
No.
No, okay. I guess I know who he is, but it's not time for his class until 8 p.m. So please click on the link. Click on the link, all of you, please. I'm gonna let this person in, but I guess he's gonna like get out in a moment. So are you there? Brisel, Fernanda, and Vale, are you there in the link, the website?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Perfect. Very good. So let me show you what you are seeing on the screen. It is this. Mhm. And here you will be shown, you will see a statement. Thanks. It's actually from Colombia. So you have here 14 comments that are related to, only one is related to the expression you see there. So you're from, you're from around here. So you're a full-time student. Which one do you think is the correct one?
Recording in progress.
Hmm? Do you like this neighborhood? Do you like the coffee? Is this your first class here? Do you drive to class? It's really chilly in here.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Kenan. Well,
Hello.
we are playing a game, Kenan. Someone says something and we need to choose the correct option. So before we continue, let's listen to your classmates, okay? They're going to mention what's the answer. So Grisel, Valeria, and Fernanda, what's the answer for this comment?
Yeah.
I think is I like your necklace or your sweater.
Okay, I like your necklace. Let's see. Very good. That's what you have to do, okay? Good. So I'll stop sharing because we're not going to do this together. I want you to do it individually, and then we check once you finish. So I guess 2 minutes or 3 are enough for you to complete the activity. Please have fun with the activity. And in the meantime, Kenan, what's your mother's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, my mother's name is Maria Elena. She is my mom. And what about your mom? Your mom is your
Kimber.
Kim.
Kim.
Kim. Excellent, very good. Kenan, I am 31 years old, and my little brother is 5 years old. But you, how old are you?
Kenan. Elian. de
Ah,
unas flores.
okay, I understand. I understand. Yes. What's your age? ¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you? Mhm. I am 31. And you?
Kenan.
Okay, okay, Kenan. Good. Give me a moment. Let's wait for the rest to finish the activity. So, Kenan, there is a link. There is a link. There is a link here in the chat. Please go to the chat, Kenan, and there is an activity. Click on the link.
Okay.
Thank you. Click on the link and open the activity and do the activity. So 2 more minutes, ladies, before we check. Oh, okay. It seems we still have like 1 more minute, but if you're done, if you're finished, you can tell me so that we can continue. Okay, Brisel, Fer, and Vale. Kenan, I'll switch to Spanish a little bit, okay? Kenan, me parece que tu clase es a las 8.
¿Cómo?
Me parece que tu clase es a las 8 de la noche.
Empieza a las 8.
Ajá, empieza a las 8 y nos quedamos juntos más o menos 1 hora. Vamos a
¿Y a
estar...
qué hora termina? 9.
terminaría como a las 9, más o menos. Vale.
Ok.
Ok. Well,
Entonces entro más tarde.
en 1 hora nos vemos y empezamos a jugar. ¿Ok?
Ok. Ya está.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kenan.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Good. Well, so you're done, ladies? Very quiet today.
Sorry, I'm finished in this moment.
Okay, let's wait for the rest of your classmates. So now, Brisel, how do you explain the use of actually?
Well, for give details or correct some expressions.
Very,
or
very
sentence. Yes.
So to correct information and to offer extra information, right? Or new information.
Right.
Yeah, good. So I guess your classmates are done, and that's the reason we're gonna do the activity together now. Actually, I do in the piano. What's the question for this, or what's the comment?
Do you play guitar or anything?
Or anything? Yeah, good. Let's continue. We have here one more. What about this one?
I like your sweater.
Let's see. Oh, good. You're on fire today. Next one.
Do you like coffee?
Do you like coffee? Let me find it. Yeah, here. Oh, but it was with double E. Sorry about it. Next one. It's actually 5 minutes from work.
I don't know, maybe is do you walk to class?
Do you walk to class? I'm gonna pick on it in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Or maybe do
1.
you drive to class?
Okay, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, no other option? Okay, good. So drive, right? Do you drive to class or do you walk to class? What's the right one, Brisel, for you?
Do you drive? I think.
Okay. No, it's not. Let's see. Something else here we have. Fair, vale.
It's really hot in here.
Really hot in here. Let me find it. Wow. What about this one? Actually, no. Near here.
Do you live in this neighborhood?
Do you live in this neighborhood? Do you live? Is it not? Do you like this neighborhood? No.
No, it's live.
Live. Okay. Next one. Now look at that one. I'm from a small town about 3 hours away.
So you're from around here?
So you're from around here. Yes. Next one. It has some great stores.
Do you like this neighborhood?
Do you like this neighborhood? Yeah, let's see. Quite easy. Next one.
So you are a full-time student?
Very good. Next one.
Do you know anyone in the class?
Okay, do you know anyone in the class? What happened here? I thought it was a, oh, okay.
Oh, I'm confused. It's the other.
So that was the end of the activity because we surpassed the limit of time, but it was very fun. Good. So now let's see. We're going to practice with an activity from the book, and after that, we'll start having conversations. Okay, there we go. Now let's use the book, and this is what we're going to do. Here, you can see some pictures. These pictures don't look like very, very good because of the size, but now I'm gonna mark them. You have here, as you can see, there are six expressions, the one you see here. And there are 6 pictures. And for each one, there is one comment that fits the situation. So let me just zoom it a little bit more. And yeah, I guess this way it looks better. So let's do the first one. That is actually number 2. Brisel, Fernanda, and Valeria, you have 6 comments, 6 questions too. And only one is the right one for number 2. Please tell me.
Well, I think is you look really nice today. That's a beautiful jacket.
Yeah, thank you. And the person is correcting the other person or adding new information?
Is adding information.
Adding information, thank you so much. Good. Now, let's move a little bit more. Like this. I know, a little bit more. Yes, what about number 3 and number 4? Vale, can you please do number 3? And Fernanda, you do number 4, please. Brisel, you tell us if they are right or not, okay? Good. Number 4 for Fer and number 3 for Vale.
¿Las escribimos en la pantalla?
Oh, if you want, yes, but I'm going to erase. So, yes, write them there, please. In the meantime, Brisel, can you please write the answer for number 2 also?
Yes.
Come on, thank you. Oh, I love your writing. I mean, it's obviously automatic, but the color looks really, really good. Okay. Oh wow, you were very fast. So, yeah, good. Just a question, Fernanda and Valeria and Brisel, what's the pronunciation for this word?
I think it's recipe.
Okay, good. Any other option? Vale and Fernanda?
Maybe receive.
Okay, receipt. Okay, receipt. And Fer, what's your guess?
I think is recipe.
Reside. Okay, you know something. Pronunciation for this word is recipe. And we use recipe for food, like the way we prepare something, the ingredients, the recipe, and the instructions, the ingredients and the instructions. A receipt. A receipt is basically when you go to Walmart, when you go to Bershka, when you go to Cinepolis, for example, you buy the product and they give you a ticket. That is a receipt. Okay, different to recipe who goes for food. Okay, and here I can see more answers, but please give me a moment, just a moment. I need to answer something. Okay, let's continue. Well, so what are we going to do now? This is what we're going to do. We have still two more statements, but I guess the size of them, it's not the most appropriate for you. So this is what we're going to do. I'll stop sharing this and I want you to see this now. What is happening in the graphic? What can you see in the graphic, ladies? What can you see in the graphic? What is happening?
It's a big party.
It is a big party. Okay, it is a big party. Yes, we all love parties, right? When was the last time you went to a party? No, you don't go to parties?
No, before the pandemic.
No, before the pandemic. Okay, good. So sorry about that sign, but people look happy, right? They look happy, they're having fun, they are celebrating something. So what you're going to listen now, it's a conversation about 6 people making comments. And this is what you will see here. Valeria, can you please read the instruction that is in yellow? Vale.
Yes.
Tom's party.
Tom's party. Which conversation starts are the people responding to?
Thank you. So we have here 6. conversation starters, and you will listen to what people say after they listen to this. Please, I want you to pay attention to the conversation and write down the numbers for them, okay? So if you noticed what's the answer, then you write the number, okay, next to the question. There we go. I will leave you alone just for a minute. My boss is calling for me, but listen to the conversation, please.
1,
1 more time. 1 more time.
music and wonderful food.
Yeah.
1, yeah, it's fun. Tom always has good parties. There's always great music and wonderful food. Actually, he has a party like once a month. 2, well, there's a lot of people in here. Plus, Tom's cooking, so that doesn't help either. I guess we could open a window. It is pretty warm. 3,
Well, actually, I'm his sister. Well, one of his sisters.
4,
Yeah, they do. Tom's a great cook. This cheesecake is really good. It has peanut butter in it.
5, no, not really. I think a lot of these people are Tom's friends from work, so I don't know them. I just know Tom from the gym. 6,
Yeah, it is. I like it. Who is it? Do you know? There are so many new bands these days.
That's the end. So what about great music, huh? What's the answer for this? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Hmm?
6.
6, okay. Can you write it, please, Brisel?
Yes.
Yeah, can you write it?
Yes.
Thank you. What about number 2? What was the conversation starter for that one? Vale and Fer, nothing?
I think is number 4, but
4. Okay, well, I'm gonna write it. It seems our friend Brisel is experiencing some issues. So number 6, sorry, number 6 for the first one. Ah, yes, there it is. Thank you. And number 4, right, Fer? That's what you said. So number 4.
yes, I think.
It's okay. I guess it is. What about next one? This is a great party.
I think it's the number 3.
Number 3. Okay, number 3. Good. What about the desserts? Look good. Bande, you are not saying anything. Mhm.
Okay.
Number
It's
6 are used. So we have number 1, 2, and 5.
I think is the number 5.
Number 5, okay. Fer, what about, is it me or is it really hot in here? What's the answer for it?
Maybe number 1.
Number 1, okay, good. And the last one, please, Brisel. I don't really know anyone here, do you? Oh, that would be...
Yes, it's
Number
Two.
Number two,
Sorry.
it was kind of obvious. I mean, when I looked for you and you didn't answer, I was like, well, I have to answer this. So the obvious answer is, and I was also looking for the answer. So nothing to be ashamed about. Good. So Valeria, can you please take a screenshot of the exercise and send it to the WhatsApp group, please? Mm-hmm. Done, Vale?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So I'll stop sharing. And now the session will be soon over. It's a beautiful sunset, but
Ay, teacher, apenas la iba a tomar.
oh, Jesus. Well, let's come back and let's find out the answers. Okay, let's find out. Don't go. Just come back, please. See you in a moment.